What's happening, Raider Nation? Get ready to have your minds absolutely blown, because 3 incredible revelations just emerged that prove your Las Vegas Raiders are building something truly extraordinary at every level of this organization. We're talking about leadership evolution that will inspire you, generational talent recognition that will give you chills, and strategic opportunities that could solve major problems. Right at this very moment, your defensive superstar is transforming his leadership style in ways that prove this culture change is real and affecting everyone in silver and black. But that's just the beginning of this incredible story. Raider Nation! We've also got NFL legends making comparisons about your tight end that will absolutely shock you and prove he's already among the greatest to ever play the position. And if that wasn't enough to get you absolutely fired up, we've got trade opportunities that could solve defensive problems for practically nothing. This isn't just another feel-good story, Raider Nation. This is the kind of news that proves championship. Cultures are built from the inside out. We're talking about leadership maturity that creates winning environments, generational talent that attracts elite quarterbacks, and smart roster moves that championship organizations make. The transformation happening within this organization goes far beyond just wins and losses. It's about creating the kind of culture that sustains excellence for years to come. From defensive leaders who are evolving their approach, to offensive weapons who are already being compared to Hall of Famers, to front office strategies that maximize value while minimizing risk. So smash that like button if you're ready for some absolutely inspiring Raiders transformation news that'll restore your faith in this franchise. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on these incredible developments, and make sure you're subscribed because these revelations prove this. Organization is building something special. We've got leadership evolution that'll make you proud, elite talent recognition that'll pump you up, and strategic opportunities that'll show you championship thinking. Are you ready to discover how Max Crosby is revolutionizing his leadership? Approach in ways that prove Pete Carroll's culture is transforming everyone? That evolution will inspire you and show exactly why this defense is becoming truly special. Let's dive into the first stunning revelation that proves champions are made, not born. Here we go, Raider Nation. Prepare to be absolutely inspired by the incredible transformation of Max Crosby's leadership that proves Pete Carroll's championship culture is changing everyone in silver and black. Raiders insider Hondo Carpenter just revealed something absolutely stunning about Crosby's evolution that will give you goosebumps. I noticed something different from Max Crosby this year. Max used to just yell at everyone, including himself. Some of Max Crosby's greatest conversations are talking himself. It is pretty funny. But now you're watching, there are some guys he's going over and he is putting his arm. This is incredible character development. Raider Nation. Crosby is evolving from a player who led through intensity and volume to someone who leads through connection and mentorship. That's the mark of true championship leadership. Carpenter witnessed Crosby in action with young players. I watched him talk to one rookie offensive lineman. He is maturing even more into not just the leader of the defense. He is not just the best player on the team. He is the heart of this team. The heart of this team. That's the ultimate recognition of Crosby's transformation. He's not just the best player. He's becoming the emotional and spiritual leader who connects with every single player, regardless of position or experience level. The fact that Crosby is taking time to mentor rookie offensive linemen proves his leadership has transcended positional boundaries. True champions care about the success of the entire team, not just their own unit or statistics. Carroll's influence on Crosby is absolutely profound. Carroll has truly had an impact in a positive way on Crosby since becoming the head coach. Carroll is a great leader as well, and he's always giving his players the advice they asked for, or what he believes they need to hear. This is what great coaches do. They don't just improve players' technical skills, they elevate their leadership and character. Carroll is helping Crosby become the complete leader this franchise desperately needed. The partnership between Carroll and Crosby is absolutely perfect. Carroll is a competitor and has a plan for how to get things going with the silver and black. Crosby is also a competitor who wants to do big things for the franchise. These two are great for the Raiders, and the leadership they bring is excellent. Both men share the same championship mentality and competitive fire, but Carroll is teaching Crosby how to channel that energy into building up teammates rather than just demanding excellence through intensity. Crosby's evolution from yelling to mentoring shows the kind of maturity that separates good leaders from great ones. Anyone can demand better performance, but only elite leaders know how to inspire and develop others to reach their potential. The fact that Crosby was already having conversations with himself shows his self-awareness and drive for personal improvement. Now Carroll is helping him extend that same development mindset to his teammates. Carpenter's observation about Crosby: putting his arm around players is huge. Physical connection and mentorship create the kind of bonds that make teams fight for each other in critical moments. Crosby's transformation also proves that even elite players can continue growing and improving. His willingness to evolve his leadership style shows the kind of humility and growth mindset that championship cultures demand. The timing of this evolution is perfect as the Raiders enter Carroll's first season. Having your best player fully buy into the new culture and actively help build it creates unstoppable momentum throughout the organization. But Raider Nation, get ready for NFL legends making comparisons about your tight end that will absolutely blow your mind. The praise and comparisons will prove that Brock Bowers is already among the greatest to ever play the position. Buckle up, Raider Nation, because NFL legends Tony Romo and Matt Ryan just made comparisons about Brock Bowers that will absolutely shock you and prove he's already being mentioned with the greatest tight ends in NFL history. Ryan delivered this absolutely stunning endorsement. I'll tell you, tight end in today's game I could have played with. I look at Brock Bowers right now as a young player. A Super Bowl quarterback and NFL MVP is saying he wishes he could have played with Bowers. But that's just the beginning of the incredible praise. Romo provided crucial context. Me and Tony Romo were both lucky. I played with Tony Gonzalez. He played with Jason Witten. Those are both top 5 tight ends ever. Like ever. Gonzalez and Witten are absolute legends, Raider Nation. Gonzalez is widely considered the greatest tight end in NFL history, and Witten holds Cowboys franchise records for receiving yards and receptions. These are Hall of Fame players being used as comparisons. Ryan then dropped this bombshell comparison. I look at a guy like Brock Bowers in that kind of category though. Oh, that's a guy, if you're a young quarterback and you've got 10 years to play with him, man, I just think he's going to turn into an unreal player. In that kind of category, Ryan is putting Bowers in the same conversation as Tony Gonzalez and Jason Witten after just one NFL season. That's the ultimate validation of generational talent. Romo explained exactly why Bowers is so valuable. The game gets simple when you have a guy that's close to the line of scrimmage who like, oh, this guy got beat, get him the ball. And then like his size, he's not covered per se, but he's fast, explosive, big, physical, quick twitch. But Ryan delivered the most shocking statement of all. Love Tony G, but I think Brock's got some more top end than both of those guys. He's saying Bowers might have more upside than Tony Gonzalez. This is absolutely insane, Raider Nation. Ryan is suggesting that Bowers could surpass the greatest tight end in NFL history. That's the kind of praise that proves you're witnessing generational talent. The rookie record numbers back up the praise. Bowers caught a rookie record 112 passes and set the rookie tight end receiving record with 194 yards. He also became the first rookie TE since Jeremy Shockey in 2002 to make the All-Pro first team. Bowers' rookie season was so dominant that he finished second in Rookie of the Year, voting despite Jaden Daniels' historic quarterback season. That's the kind of impact that transcends positional expectations. Ryan perfectly summarized why. Bowers is so special. If you compare the sophomore tight end's rookie year to the likes of Gonzalez and Witten, he blows them out of the water. The statistical comparison isn't even close. The timing is perfect with Geno Smith now throwing to Bowers. Ryan noted, he's a veteran who should only enhance the value of the tight end phenom. Elite quarterback play will only make Bowers more unstoppable. Ryan and Romo's praise proves that Bowers isn't just a good young player. He's already being recognized as a generational talent by NFL legends who played with the greatest tight ends in history. The fact that former quarterbacks are saying they wish they could have played with Bowers proves he's the kind of weapon that makes entire offenses more dangerous. Elite tight ends create matchup problems that can be solved. But Raider Nation, get ready for strategic trade opportunities. That could solve defensive problems for practically nothing. The cornerback solution could be available at a bargain price. Raider Nation, this final opportunity could be the most brilliant low-risk, high-reward move this franchise makes all season, and it's available for practically nothing. Bleacher Report's Alex K is proposing a trade that could solve the Raiders' biggest defensive weakness, sending cornerback Greg Newsome 2 from the Cleveland Browns to Las Vegas for just a 2027 7th-round pick. K explained why this trade makes perfect sense. Greg Newsome 12, fits the bill as a proven veteran with the potential to anchor a starting outside cornerback spot. While he struggled last year and has an expensive contract, he's due over $13 million in 2025 on his 5th-year option. The Raiders have the cap space to absorb that deal. This is genius-level roster construction. Raider Nation. Newsome is a former 2021 first-round pick who's just 25 years old and entering his prime. The Raiders will be getting elite draft pedigree at the most important time in his career. Newsome's experience is absolutely perfect for what the Raiders need. Newsome has started 42 games since entering the league in 2021, snagging 3 interceptions with 34 passes defended. That's proven NFL production at the highest level. The timing couldn't be better for this trade. Newsome lost his starting spot last season to Martin Emerson, but with Emerson suffering a season-ending torn Achilles, Newsome could be back as a starter. Cleveland might be willing to move him rather than pay $13 million for a backup. K identified the perfect fit. If Cleveland does decide to move on from Newsome, who is slated to be a free agent after the season, Las Vegas would be a logical landing spot. Patrick Graham's defense is in desperate need of more starting caliber corners, and Newsome would fit that bill. The cost is absolutely minimal. It shouldn't cost too much to acquire the 2021 first-round pick in a trade. A late-round pick in next year's or the 2027 draft should be enough to get a deal done with the Browns. That's incredible value for a former first-rounder. This trade addresses the Raiders' most critical need. Cornerback is one of the weakest positions on the Las Vegas Raiders roster, and a proposed trade would give the team another potential starting option in the position group. The change of scenery factor could be huge for Newsome. Though Newsome didn't have a great 2024 campaign, a change of scenery in Las Vegas could fully unlock his potential. Sometimes players just need the right system and coaching to reach their ceiling. Newsome's age and contract situation create the perfect storm for a trade. At 25, he's entering his prime years, but his 5th-year option makes him expensive for Cleveland while being manageable for Las Vegas with their cap space. The Raiders desperately need help in the cornerback room, and Newsome provides exactly the kind of proven veteran presence that could stabilize the entire secondary. Graham's defense would immediately improve with another starting caliber corner. This trade also shows the kind of strategic thinking that championship organizations employ. Instead of overpaying for elite free agents, they identify value opportunities where other teams' roster construction creates trading possibilities. Newsome's first-round pedigree proves he has the talent to succeed at the highest level. Sometimes players struggle in one system but thrive in another, making this exactly the kind of calculated risk that pays off big. The minimal cost makes this a no-brainer move if it's actually available. Trading a 2027 7th-round pick for a 25-year-old former first-round cornerback would be highway robbery in the Raiders' favor. This potential trade also demonstrates how smart front offices take advantage of other teams' salary cap situations. Cleveland's need to manage Newsome's contract creates opportunity for Las Vegas to upgrade their roster. Raider Nation, these 3 revelations, Crosby's leadership evolution, Bowers' legendary comparisons, and the Newsome trade opportunity, prove that this organization is building championship culture at every level. So smash that like button if you believe this. Developments prove the Raiders are building something truly special. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on Crosby's leadership growth, Bauer's incredible potential, and whether they should make the Newsome trade. And make sure you're subscribed because we'll continue documenting this incredible transformation. This is what championship organizations look like, Raider Nation. Evolving leadership, generational talent, and smart strategic moves that maximize value. The question isn't whether this franchise is improving, it's how far they'll go when all these pieces come together.